Alright guys, we're back. We got a reman caliper. We got a turned rotor. And we have new brake pads. So, let's see what we can do. Did a pretty good, nice job turning it. Caliper off.
So how long are those supposed to last on cars until they go bad?
What?
That thing they
Rotors?
spun, yep.
Depends on. That is the shittiest reman. Look at how rotted that all is. Not even liking that one bit. I hope the threads are even good. Made in Australia.
Australia?
Yeah. American car made in Australia. I think the caliper we're pulling off is in fucking worse shape. I mean, better shape than the one we're putting on as far as pitting. I really don't want to put it back on. Ugh. I guess I'm gonna have to. Might as well just leave this off for a second. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, the mount's not on. Duh. I gotta put the whole mount on. Alright, start this a separate way. So I'm just gonna get the pads all put into this thing and the clips, and then we'll get back to you. Alright guys, we got a thunderstorm coming. I got the clips in, the brakes on, and now I need the rotor.
You could pick that up with one hand.
Then we need the bolts. At least one to start. Starter. You're gonna want to lift up a little bit, get your whole line up. Got started. If you could do me a favor,
Yeah.
and go and turn the wheel to the right, and I'll take a swig of my IPA. Pretty good.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Is that all the way? Oh my gun out, so I guess I'll just have the wrong socket again.
What size?
I don't remember what size it was. That one.
If it fits, it fits, huh?
Yep. It's half-inch. For anybody wondering, the mount bolts are half-inch. I like to snug them both down and then tighten them so nothing gets uneven. It probably wouldn't matter, but hear that thunder coming. We are racing a storm.
Racing against time, which doesn't work out too well for people.
Okay, got those on. Now, I'm not gonna be able to do that, so I'm just gonna have to try to break that. Shouldn't be a big deal. Now, I want to have this one ready because I do not want to leak too much brake fluid.
So the brake fluid goes through that thing?
Yeah, that's the only reason your brakes work. And it's not the same size wrench, which I do not like. Everything's getting cheaper, everything's smaller. Is that the one it was? No, that's too big. This one. Obviously those aren't tight, but oh, you know what? I forgot to put this weird ass piece in, which I'm not even sure what that's for. But we'll get it after we get the line crossed over. Since I can't really hold it, I'm gonna try and like get a couple impact whacks. There we go. We got her. Now we're gonna want our two.
Oh, it's coming out already.
Yep, exactly. Does it come with a new bolt? Does not look like it. Okay. So we're gonna reuse the same bolt, but new washers. Didn't even come with a rubber cover for the bleeder screw, so I'll probably remove this one. Oh, it's coming out fast now. Out with the old, in with the new. And that's stuck. Okay, the washer stayed on there. That's still dripping. There's the bolt. Bolt in. Washer on. Washer in. Now we see if those threads are even good. Threads are going. Ratchets being a piece of crap bowl. Alright. No more leaks. So she's filling the caliper now. Now we're gonna come up top, pop the hood.
Hood's popped.
Alright, open up the hood. We're gonna open this up. We're gonna grab our brake fluid and hopefully we didn't get no air, any more air in any of the other lines. We're gonna fill her up and get ready for bleeding. I'll go right up to the top because we're gonna bleed her off. So now that we have it hooked up, we can open the bleeder and let it gravity bleed for a little while. And I'm pretty sure I don't have 10 millimeter most likely out here. .3/8 might work. Yeah. 5/16. Yep. That actually feels a little soft. Man, this caliper really. Look at that.
It's loose.
Junk. I mean, that's only a half a thread open and it's already vibrating everywhere. But we should see fluid start dripping out of there as it gravity bleeds. Meanwhile, we can tighten up the other bolts.
Can you get any money for that thing that holds the brake fluid?
Oh yeah, you're right. What thing that holds the brake fluid?
I thought the other thing you took off.
The caliper?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a $57 core charge. Oh, see? That bleeder's now gravity bled. You can see it dripping. So that means the caliper's full. You always want your bleeder on top so it can fill up and you can let your air out. Okay. So now usually what I do is I go through, check everything one more time, make sure everything's tight. Obviously I know the bolts I just did are tight. I'm pretty sure I tightened these mount bolts too. But it never hurts to check.
Yep.
Those are tight, those are tight. Alright, now I need you to pump the brakes for me. and we'll bleed her. To bleed it, I'm going to have her pump the brakes 5 or 6 times and then hold them straight to the floor. Go ahead. You can see. Oh yeah, I still got to put that clip in. We can still bleed them. Are you holding them right to the floor? Wrong wrench. Now we're good. We're gonna see some air come out.
All right, it let off.
Yeah.
So I can let my foot off.
Now you can pump them again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down to the floor.
Are you pushing hard?
Yep, with all my might.
And it's hard to hold the camera. Oh. Yeah. You heard some air. This isn't the right wrench. Yeah, go ahead and pump it again. We're gonna have to find a different wrench.
4, 5 down to the floor.
Alright. Good. This is just stripping out. Gonna strip out if I keep going. Alright, you can let off for now. How they feel?
Very tight.
They look pretty tight. Go ahead again.
Pump.
Yep. Yeah, they look pretty tight. I'll probably bleed it again after I put that clip in. So I'll get back to you. One thing I did want to show you, remember how tight they were before? Now I can spin it by hand when she lets off the brakes. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how I knew the caliper was locked up or that hose was collapsed. Alright, I took these bolts off. And it's still coming out the same. Oh, you know what it is? It came off because that brake pad, I guess these are locks. They have those nubs. That's why that one was hard to come off also. First time I've actually seen that. But that's how you learn, I guess.
Where's that clip that you didn't use?
I'm putting it in right now.
Oh.
I'm not even sure what this does. I've never even seen one of these.
But obviously it's important.
That's why I'm putting it in.
If it'll stay in.
Trying to put it in.
I like watching Joel work on cars because he